Hello friends, this is Dr. Bhavdeep Ahuja here. I hope you're liking my videos on my YouTube channel. So today's short video is again in response to a query that I received. Although I have deliberated a lot on this topic in my webinars, but there is no short video on this. Why do patients bargain, or how to handle patient bargaining, or what is the solution for patient bargaining? If I have to put it in one line, bargaining actually happens apart from the most common answer, common Indian mentality. Yes, it is the most common reason, but apart from that, if we talk in our clinic sojourn, the most common reason is that it is inversely proportional to patient satisfaction. A patient who walks into our practice actually has a preset expectations in his mind, and what we deliver to him or her as per our service treatment protocol and as an overall experience, he actually makes a pattern in his mind about it, which we all know as perception. So if the perception exceeds the patient's expectations, the answer would be resultant satisfaction. Harvard professor David Master has given the formula S is equal to P minus E. Satisfaction is equal to perception minus expectation. If we create a perception in patient's mind via our excellent service, SAB or WSAB, treatment wise and service wise, then only we'll be able to create that good perception, and because of that we can exceed the expectation. The second factor in this is that patients are always known to weigh the price against the value, what we are charging as per our setup, as per our skills, or as per our conditions of the practice. The There is a price to that, there is a cost to that, and obviously the patient generates the value compared to that. For example, if somebody is paying you 10 rupees, he'll expect something in bargain of 10, 10.5, or maybe 11. But if he gets a 9 out of rupees out of those 10 paid, or 9 rupees worth of service, I mean to say, then the answer would be the resultant end result would be again patient bargaining. Patients don't bargain out of their mindset primarily, but primarily because of the dissatisfaction in service. They don't seem the service to be that worthy कि आपने इतना price लिया, and that they don't feel it that it is equivalent to the price they have paid for. So that is the primary reason for patient bargaining. Then there is another scenario which we encounter commonly, that actually gives you a lure or a bargain buy kind of an option. For example, if the patient has six restorations, and you charge 1,000 rupees for a restoration, the patient will say, "Doctor साहब 5,000 में 5 plus 1 free कर दो." That means you charge 5,000 instead of the 6,000, presuming the same at 1,000 each. And sometimes we fall we fall in the lure of the patient in that regard. Trust me, I always say, leave or shun your insecurity. One who can spend 5,000, he will spend 6,000 as well. It is the common Indian mentality, and he will try something like that. My answer to such patients in my practice is that if I do all of them together, you will be saving on your time of coming repeatedly and leaving your work behind. You will be saving on the fuel part, petrol or diesel, and you'll be spared of the anxiety and the pain factor mentally associated with the experience in a dental clinic, that sometimes there is a hidden one in the patient's mind. So who's actually saving? You. So you should pay me 6 plus 1. So you should pay me 7,000, because I'm giving you a lot in bargain, and I'm making you save a lot. बिकॉज मेरा तो उतना ही मटेरियल लगना, उतनी स्किल लगनी, उतना ही सब कुछ लगना. मैं एक बार में करूँ, 4 बार में करूँ, 3 बार में करूँ. Trust me, if said politely and conveyed in a very, very congenial manner, the patient will never debate twice. Yes, the resultant factor, satisfaction, still has to be there, because we don't actually realize that the patient experience is a great proxy indicator for the patient to actually judge what exactly or how he was treated in the clinic. Trust me, even if the patient pays a higher price or a lower price, that price is always forgotten. Anyone, consider yourself, आप कहीं कुछ भी चीज़ लेते हो, महंगी या सस्ती, if it turns out to be good, यू ऑलवेज रिमेंबर पैसे तो खर्चे थे, कितने खर्चे थे आई डोंट रिमेंबर एग्जैक्टली, शायद इतने खर्चे थे, बट यस यार चीज़ अच्छी निकली, बहुत अच्छी चली. Similarly, if you do a procedure, if you do the treatment as per the patient satisfaction and has a longevity associated with it, surely the patient will remember the experience. नहीं यार पैसे तो लग गए थे, but डॉक्टर ने काम अच्छा किया, मेरे को तकलीफ कोई नहीं हुई, मैं बड़ा अच्छे से खा पी रहा हूँ आराम से. Because at the end of the day, the patient or anyone in that case, for that matter, you even, if you were in that situation, you will not matter the money spent, but you will spend how the clinic actually made you feel and how was that experience that is lasting in your mouth even till date. And trust me, these are small little experiences associated with patient satisfaction. So the primary thing always is that always under promise and over deliver, because the reverse is really bad. If you over promise and under deliver, that is going to create a lot of patients in your clinic for patient bargaining. And trust me, if you are not working on appointment basis, and if the patient starts bargaining, the ones sitting in the waiting will actually get, or what end result of your debate, so-called debate in the post office that you have, whether you succumb to the patient bargaining or not, that effect will transcend on to the other ones sitting in the waiting. So it is not only the patient who is being treated or who is bargaining matters, the ones who are in the queue, they'll be matter shortly as well. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you understand the logic behind what exactly I wanted to put across in this video of patient bargaining. So please do keep watching the channel. Please do like, comment and share with your colleagues. This channel is exclusively for all the colleagues, and of course it comes to you free of cost. A lot of webinars on virgin topics are coming your way from Sunday 2nd May onwards. So do stay tuned to it and have fun. Take care. Great day. Have a great day.